Is this thing on? I made it somewhere. I'm going to do a live stream. The thing says antiques. So I do have an antique. I'm going to go get it appraised. What is this here? If you know what this is and where this is at, that's where I hid all the gold. That's my gold mine. No lock on it right now. Nice. There's a lot of gold coming down this river from the sidewalk. Some rocks and sticks. I'm trying to be very secretive about my location because this is a secret place right in the middle of town. And you can see it there in the distance. It looks like an old warehouse building. Looks like I got something set up, ready to go. Oh, where am I going with this stream? Things usually liven up after the first few minutes. But here it is, almost a whole minute into the stream and nothing's happened. It looks like we're somewhere fun. The name of the place and location is here. Here we are at Bolt's Antique Museum, number 50, Mountain View Drive, Secret City. They're everywhere. I talked to the people here. They told me I can stream, but don't get the people on there. But maybe once in a while there'll be a person that says okay. A Kauaian's Introspective Center. Interpretive? A monkey and a wrench? What is this place about? Oh, I see antique tools everywhere. I've seen some barns like this. This will be fun. Oh, wow. I have one of those. They're all hanging on the roof. They got an event all over the place. Oh yeah, that's why I came here. I'm gonna appraise my antique. And, just getting some live stream video of the cool antiques. I gotta be careful because I have permission to record the presenter, but I haven't talked to the people. And they told me just don't film anybody, but I like their logo. That is just too cool. The monkey. And this is the museum. I'll just do a quick pan. Nobody in specific on there, but I do want to get some around. Oh, look at tools everywhere. Wow, this is. I guess there's a whole list. Be quiet, Aaron. Be quiet, Aaron. You're making too much noise in the background. Very cool, very cool. Cool stuff. Cool stuff for the live stream. They're going to call my number soon. I met the old man who sold the place. Maybe he'll come on cam. Some donations. It looks like some doctor tools. Imagine having a doctor tool, doctor's bag, house calls in the early 80s. Don't want them to pull that one out, bro. Some dental tools. You might hear the background going a little bit. Some cool old tools and antiques here. He's really got it. Everything's categorized and named and super cool place. So we're gonna do like the auction appraise today. I've got an item. It's not a tool, but I paid the $5 to get it appraised. It was an item I bought at a estate sale. It's like, I don't know if it's a replica or a real. It's an old looking pirate looking gun. Little double barrel 2 two clickers. It's too old and beat up to use, but it's a cool wall hanger for sure. My friend used to get these all the time. They're money makers on barn finds, wood planes. People like them, especially when they're in good condition like these ones are. But any old tool can be valuable, even if it's just to show it on a wall for someone who's interested. Can't believe this place. I think I got a hammer exactly like this. Nothing like a Swiss Army hammer. Alright, so I'm going to be quiet because I'm about to get into the, there's some other people over here conversating. Oh, it's the guy. It's his thing. Maybe he'll let me take a live. They're talking. They're talking earlier. Got you on the video of what, everything.
According to the 18
showing all the stuff. Showing everything. Oh, there's the backstage. These are the people I'm allowed to, I think I'm allowed to pick them to record them. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, this is cool. All right. I'm doing a live stream back here. I'm going to keep everybody off cam except for the stuff they're doing. And the antiques. Look at that, all cool. I said I could sit right here and record you guys in the appraisal part, but not the people. So I'll sit right here.
You're people.
I know, but it's my live stream. See, and sometimes people are like, "Keep me off cam." And now, even though they said it's okay, I always want to ask if it's cool with you guys here doing the cool stuff. I got a ticket.
This guy's really live. He's got
It's on my channel, AWOL Aaron.
nice little kind
Because
of
I'm AWOL.
mid-century look to it.
Come up and hang out
Beautiful
with you.
place to
Awesome.
it. I think it's darling. I know you think you look goofy, but I think he's darling.
Oh, little Buddha.
Yeah, little poodle.
I put a lot of love into it.
Somebody put a lot of work into it. The nest is really quite nicely done. Logs well done. It's a fun piece. Mid-century pottery like this is actually really collectible. And it's doing very, very well. So you've got a couple things going for you. You've got mid-century pottery. You've got an owl.
Oh, yeah.
Owls are very, very popular. And you've got folk art. And so this really is a folk art piece. And it's just darling. If it came up for sale, like in someone who specializes in mid-century pottery or folk art pieces, I can see that someone would really enjoy it a great deal. And I wouldn't hesitate to put a retail value on it. $225, $250.
Oh, okay.
It's really trendy in the market right now.
I think too that the company that put it out, the pottery place.
Well, this
it had a history.
this is studio pottery.
Right.
Yeah.
It was the studio that was popular.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job.
And so, and the thing that's kind of fun about, in Missouri, they've got some interesting plays
That's, yeah.
back there. And so we've got this really lovely red clay to it, which is really quite nice. And it's designed to be able to have as a flower pot. I like it. I think it's fantastic.
Well, I have it sitting on my living room before, because I like it too.
It's fun. I would put it solid in the 250 range for it.
Wow.
It's really quite fun.
Now this one,
250 range. Wow.
Yeah, you put your owl down before you pull that jug of shine.
This is my big old moonshine, big old jug of moonshine here, guys.
Wow. Ooh,
that's a jug.
that's a jug. You're not going to throw that over the shoulder super easy.
Yeah, but you might throw it out.
You might throw it out.
That was number
It's a number 5. So the thing that's kind of fun about this one is, I don't know if everybody can see, but we got a nice number 5 right here in the glaze.
How about that for a signature?
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. You know, the thing that I love about pieces like this is
Wow. Wow.
you get to connect with the person who made it. That's their hand right there.
Wow.
So, you know, I mean, you get to reach across time and actually connect with the person who made this job. Beautifully done. I think the thing that I like about this one is, even though it's a utilitarian wear piece, there's a little bit of artistic flair here. So we've got this really lovely variegation in color. So we've got kind of this lighter colored top to it. They've done a beautiful job. So the piece was thrown. You can actually see the shoulder line right here that comes around. So this part's thrown, and then they do the secondary part, which is the top to close it in, and then the handle applied in here. And you can just see the thumbprints right on there, and just a great piece.
I like the salt glazed.
It's got a really, yeah, and with the speckle of the salt on the top of it, and then the way that the 5's done, it's really very attractive piece, nicely done. The one thing that I often find with these large jugs, there's a lot of weight there, and so, but the handle's in good condition, and we don't have any breaks on it. There's not really there's not any chips or cracks on it. It's really nice and solid. Plus, you know, it's nicely marked as well. We'd love to know who made it. That's a little tough because there's hundreds, thousands of different potters that are throwing jugs like this. Value-wise in the market,
Stay.
you know, if it were,
It's just
if you had a blue salt glaze with a bird or something other like that, it would be worth a lot more. But this is brown utilitarian wear. But still, it's just a beautiful form, and this is really what we'd consider a beehive form with it. Value, I'd put it on the conservative side about $175. Top retail about $2 1/4 for it. It's lovely though. It's got a great form, great shape to it. It's in beautiful condition. I just like the fact that you can put your thumb right there and you can feel their thumbprint, and then they got the handprint on the underside.
Okay.
What would be inside it? What would be stored in it?
I've never taken that cork out since I've had it, so I don't know what was in it.
Yeah, and I mean, you could do a residue test and determine what was in there. You probably had vinegar, cider. You could have had
Olive oil.
probably not olive oil, but you could have had shine in there. You could have had a little bit of everything in there, but there are ways where archaeologists will go in and they can take a residue of the inside and determine what was actually in there. Thank you for coming in.
Do you need help with that?
I got it. I think I can do it. Oh, it is.
That's cool, that big old jug. There's people, so I gotta be respectful. I can't really get a good view because the people are here. Don't want to distract the actual show. They were kind enough to let me in and stream this to you guys. I love antiques. I hope you do too. Oh, I want to get this one's pretty cool.
I'm just curious, I may give it to this place to display it now.
This might be a donation for the tool museum here.
Oh, thank you, folks.
This guy's in the front row. Maybe he'll give me a quick little side peek when she gets done.
So with pieces like, it always kind of cracks me up when we think we're so fancy with the things that we can produce nowadays. And you look at this indicator and you hold it in your hand and you look at how finely machined it is. It's absolutely incredible. So the patent date on it is October 2nd, 1900, and then September 10th of 1901, and the last patent date is February 23rd of 1904. And so we can see the little indicator on the top. And when you look at how beautifully machined it is, it's just absolutely stunning. Done by Goulet's Fine Tool Workings, which is based out of Lake, Maine. Just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Just absolutely gorgeous.
Got different tips for it.
You have different tips for, and you just look at, I mean, how precise everything is done. It's just really, and this was, I mean, produced on a lathe. You know, sit there, I mean, and then of course like this little inset, it's just you couldn't put a hair through there if you tried. It's just absolutely amazing. All inset screws, really lovely. Might make a really nice piece for the museum. Just saying. Value-wise, there's always interest in machinist tools. You know, again, you're looking at a nice piece that's over 100 years old. 100 and, well, from the last patent date, it's 120 years old.
Wow.
Still has the original case. And the thing that's, you know, kind of crazy too, so you've got, it's a bonded leather, which is a fancy way of saying it's not actually leather, but it's lined with silk velvet. So all this velvet inside is actually silk velvet for a tool. This would have cost a good chunk of somebody's wages for the month in order to be able to buy it though, in 1904. Value-wise, is it a bank breaker? No, 75, 85 bucks. But it's still, it's a beautiful piece. And again, it's important, I think, to look at things and see the beauty in things, even utilitarian wear pieces. Like the jug we just had, or this tool. The effort that went into producing it is amazing.
Yeah.
So you still spin the lathe a little bit?
What was that?
Do you still spin a lathe a little bit?
No, not for the last 10 years.
Well, thank you for bringing it in. Is there anything
Yeah,
else I can answer for
I
you?
may even see if they wanna put it on display here. I mean,
I think there's an interesting person that's actually here right now. who
Yeah,
is-
I'm sure there's a
Hey,
dose
guys,
that
it's
can
the
help you
owner.
out.
Yeah.
The founder, I think maybe his sons
I
or
believe
something.
it's Mr.
the
Bolt.
guy gave it to me in a machine shop. He was retiring years ago, and he gave it to me, and I've had it sitting, you know, at the house for years. And I said, I'm gonna bring it in and see if maybe we could display it or something, or, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you brought it in, and Mr. Bolt's son is here.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, he might be very.
Thank you.
okay.
Next is
Thank you.
Alan.
Can I get a sneak peek? Trying to get a sneak peek, but that's cool.
Number 11,
I'm number 12.
Number 11?
I'm coming up next. Let's see what this guy's got. This is fun. Is this run by the county? Is this run by the city or county?
I'm good, how are you?
city.
This is actually a city museum. It's awesome.
Doesn't have to be an antique to be valuable.
He's got a book. I love old books.
There's a limited,
Limited edition, 1 of 500.
I bought it brand new in Barnes and Noble in Portland 50 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
50-year-old book.
I can't find anything online
Signed.
that describes
Is that signed 50 limited edition? He bought it at Barnes and Noble 50 years ago. It was cool. I did a lot of search on my item.
This is a copy of Centennial.
Cool, he gave me a
Signed by
good book.
James Michener.
Wow.
What's
Signed
nice
by
about this
James
one is
Michener.
Not only is it a first edition, but it's a limited first, so it's 1 of 500 copies. So we have the book, And it's boxed, and then of course signed by Michener, and a limited edition. So there's only 500, or there were only 500 of these in existence.
I bought it in Barnes and Noble in Portland 50 years ago. I should have bought 3 or 4 of them. $25,
Wow.
which was a lot of
I
money
should have
back
brought
in
my
the
old
70s.
Rosicrucian
yeah.
book or my old
Yes.
Masonic book or something. I got some old books from estate sales.
1974.
I've sold some good old books, made some money too.
That was the original Barnes and Noble, wasn't it? Wasn't that the
This is fun, huh, Stream?
It could be.
so?
Yeah.
I think so.
Can we hold hands? Yeah, I'm kind of woozy here.
I used to be a member for a database, all antiques. This is my whisper voice inside the library. I can talk to you and show you the public.
Sorry, I'm searching 150 million books. It takes me a little while.
I always click sold when I do eBay searches to see if items are hot sellers.
All right, I found one. Took me
You
a
found
minute.
one?
I found one.
Well, that's better than I could do.
So for your 25 bucks, if you'd bought 3 of them, which you would have spent,
How much?
you paid 25 bucks for it back in '74.
Right.
If you'd bought 3 of them and spent 75 bucks, well, you could have made 2,100, 2,500 for 3 of them.
Really? So
Six-
each one,
Wow,
six-
that's like
six to 700.
$500, $600, $700 for a book. Sweet.
should have bought the whole.
Should have bought all of them.
I think
First
I only had
edition,
3 or 4.
special edition, and signed.
Well, and
Some books
the
are
thing
better
that's
than
so
others.
nice with this is
Perfect
you've kept it in
condition.
beautiful condition.
Got the box.
Haven't even read it or anything.
You've got a little bit of sun fade
Yes.
right here and right here, but other than that, it's in lovely condition.
60.
Yeah, for insurance standpoint, 700, a retail price about 625, 650.
I'm up next.
Do some time travel and go back and get the rest of them.
Don't we all?
Uh-oh, this guy's a time traveler too.
A question about, my wife has. she's a
Dollhouses.
Dollhouse. This is 8 feet wide, 5 feet high.
Okay.
You brought a picture of a
We
big
saw
item.
something similar to it in a dollhouse store in Carmel for $20,000.
And with those, it really depends on the details. So the $20,000 one was probably wired with electricity.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so
And furnished.
how many chandeliers have you got? How many bedrooms?
Really?
That type of thing.
How does one ever figure out what something like that's worth?
You gotta know a
It's tough
guy.
from just a general photograph. I'd have to see kind of everything that's there, but if you're 8 foot by 5 foot, how many rooms?
I don't remember, probably,
Dozen, 2 dozen?
yeah.
You're probably somewhere easily in the $7,000 to $8,000 range without even looking at it.
Dollhouse is what they're talking about. You showed a picture. I think I'm next.
Thank you for coming. Next is Aaron.
It's me. Here I go. Ready? I'm live streaming to the world. Here's my item. It's probably the first fake item she got to see. It's cool. Even if it's fake, I know it's worth it.
It's really cool.
That's fun. Had a little break on the hammer.
Yeah, it had a little break. I got it that way at an estate sale.
Unmarked. Got a nice little handle to it though. Double trigger. Of course, here we can see our little break on it. Percussion cap. I don't want to pull back too much on that one. You can see there. Of course, that cocks it. And away she goes. Fun little piece. So what did you give for it at the yard sale?
I keep my sources and prices secret, just like the gold here in Orville. Ha ha ha.
I'm assuming you didn't give too much of a song for it.
I thought it'd make a nice wall hanger in the office.
It is. It's a nice little wall hanger. Makes for a fun little piece. Perfect condition? No, but you're not going to be in perfect condition if you're pushing 200 years old either.
What is that? Are you serious? Do you think it's that old?
Well, I mean, I keep thinking that 1970 was only 30 years ago, but it turns out it's not.
Because I took it to someone else, and they said the little screws looks like either someone reworked it or it's an older reproduction that might be a couple hundred years old too.
Is it uncommon for pieces like this to get reworked? No, not at all. And of course, this screw, you can see that it's got recent tool marks on it. You're looking at a center fire percussion cap. So, I mean, yeah, is it 200 years old? No, but it's getting awfully close. So, value-wise, not overly expensive. It's not marked, but I would still put it, I mean, again, one hammer's not so great. It's got a great little handle to it. And as a wall hanger, $1.25.
$1.25, sweet. More than what I paid.
Nice.
Good investment. Good investment.
All right, thanks, I guess.
You're welcome.
All right, I got a live viewer today. I'm going to try and hide over here and sneak pics and get out of everyone's way. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, that was fun. I got a cool old $150, $125 wall hanger. I'm at the Museum of Tools. It is a public museum now, I guess, from what I understand.
Ready to go
The old man that they were telling me owns or used to own it, donated it. I wonder if he drove this car. This is cool.
So what's the relation? Okay.
So yeah, a little museum. Got to sit up front row and get a couple videos about my little ticket. That was fun. But I got to get out of here sitting there that long and trying to get the videos. Here's the guy. Maybe he'll let me do an interview since I am doing the whole thing. Maybe. Oh, you guys are the guys. I'm doing a little live video here. See, I talked to the people. They said as long as I don't interrupt the thing. So I'm going to go outside and try and get some sneak peeks and maybe some interviews.
Oh, for sure.
Well, this is the guy that started this.
I got the guy that started it. I'm going to try and set up an interview right now. I'm going to come over here. I got the office. I might get a Coke. He does an interview. I got to get one. I might get an interview with the guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got a one viewer. It's probably my girlfriend at home. Yes, I'm spending our money, I know, but I'm thirsty and the guy might give me an interview.
Did you get your weapon appraised yet?
It's a wall hanger, it's non-functional, almost 200 years old maybe.
Okay.
Buck and a quarter, 125 bucks worth
Okay.
of wall hanger, which is,
Take care,
let me
bud.
get a Shasta, let me get a ginger ale.
All right.
And is that all right to get you guys on camera and do a little?
Answer a few questions?
Yeah, this is put them out. Well, let's go out in the sun maybe, or the shade. I'll sit right here. You can have your choice. We got the.
Sit right there.
I lucked out, and the guy who did you donate this place?
Well, we had about 5,000 or 6,000, and we donated it to the city.
So you had 5,000 or 6,000 tools.
Yeah, we had them in a
At home in his
museum
garage.
at my place.
And then when he was looking around for somebody to donate his collection to, the city, he donated it to the city. They opened this building, and they've added about 7,000 tools since they opened it up.
Okay, so yeah, it's a city building because I was asking. They asked me to volunteer as a docent.
Yeah.
And did you drive this car that's parked in the middle? Was that yours?
No,
Did,
it was donated.
Cause yeah, I joked at the guys in here. I'm like, on the way in, I'm like, well, I've come to get myself appraised. I'm an antique, and I've noticed the more antique it is, the more it's valued in the community and by people like me that appreciate what you've done here. Thank you so much. You want to chat? I don't know if you're too tired. I can go for hours and hours. I just got a soda pop. It's up to you. Well, thank you for your time. Thank you, sir. I think I'm going to call it a day here, live stream 30 minutes. That's what I like to do. AWOL Aaron signing out. Turn the camera
I feel like
around.
we're going viral.
We're going viral in Orville, to City Hall. I got my one watcher. I got my one. Check it out.
part of it.
I got my one. I got my one viewer. I got my one viewer. They love me. Okay.
My one viewer.
Thanks,
They
guys.
were semi-viral.
Watch the replay. I do these things spontaneous. So, just here at the antique place, City of Orville, Tool Museum. Have an awesome day.